Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you the Paul Pogba, the long-awaited Paul Pogba Summer Heat SBC. This was in the player vote against N'Golo Kante and Kyle Walker. As those who watch my streams know, this was the card that I was telling everyone to vote for because it was always going to be a super fun card to play with. So yeah, breaking down his stats a little bit, obviously he got the good boost to basically all of his stats. From his foot birthday, his dribbling only got a little bit of a boost. But it was already in low 90s to begin with. His pace got the most significant boost out of all of the stats. His acceleration still is a little low, so we're going to be testing with an engine and a shadow. Obviously with his balance and agility being a little low as well, we'd like to maybe get that up just a little bit. But obviously, the pace is going to be one of the biggest things this year, as it obviously is the meta. And Paul Pogba does not exactly fit the meta, so we're going to see if we can't get him to be as close to fitting that as possible. Going over the rest of the stats, obviously with Pogba, his shooting power is going to be always very high, long shots very high, and his strength is always going to be another one that is just naturally going to be a high stat. His passing is one of those stats that really impressed me. His long passing coming in at 99, his vision coming in at 97, which is one of those underrated stats that nobody really pays a lot of attention to, is the vision. So we're going to play 6 games with them. We'll do 1 Division Rivals game as a warm-up, and then we'll do 5 Foot Champs games so we can make sure that we're putting them up against the best players that the game has to offer. So we're going to do 3 games, the first 3 games with an engine, and the second 3 games with a shadow. Those seem to be the ones that Stream Chat and Footbin and everything came up as a consensus to. So we'll use those 2 in the 6 games, and I'll let you know which one I think is best. So if you enjoyed the content, make sure you smash the thumbs up underneath the video and subscribe to the channel as well. So with all that being said, let's get straight into the gameplay. First one with Pogba, because he's set in the position that Modric was in, and Modric was my holding defensive mid. Okay, well, that's a good tackle there. Defensively, he's very good, actually. I'm surprised. I did not expect his card to be like this good defensively, especially with an engine on him, not even a shadow. Okay, wow, that was those really slow movements, like those fine turns, he struggles with. It's a good ball there. And assist number 1 for Paul Pogba. That is assist number 1 for Pogs. There we go, Bruno. I don't know if that counts as an assist, but there we go. That's there we go. He's standing top of the box, wide open. Come on, Pogba. Yeah, he does take a little bit of time to stop. I feel like as a defensive player, he's probably not the best. Maybe I just need the shadow on him to get his pace a little higher, but then his agility and balance drops. Go. That's a thank you. So first game from Pogba. 8-5 with 2 assists. There we go. So we'll take 2 assists from Pogba and an 8-5 rating. Shots on target, didn't take a single shot. 26 of 26 passing. 26 of 26. So that's with the engine. He does feel a touch slow. I will admit he does feel a little slow. First, initial 2 games. Does feel a little slow. Maybe a touch clunky, but not like to the point where he's unusable. He's offside. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I like Pogba in that deep lying midfield role, though. I like that. Just ball rolled it and gone around him. Good control. Now, one of the things you won't notice about Pogba just by watching these videos is that he's always in a great position. He's a right center midfielder, but he always seems to be getting in a good position to get the ball as an outlet. Like I said, I played him in a deep lying midfield role, so he just always seemed to be in a great position. If I was in trouble inside the box, he was always in a great spot to be an outlet player. I wanted it bad. Come on, Pogba. Get a header here. There it is. First one from Pogba. There it is. Oh, what is the celebration? There it is. First goal from Senior Pogba. From a corner. I like that he's getting on that front post spot, though. That is a great spot for him to be. Was he 6'3"? So far, minimal complaints with the card. Minimal complaints. You know, other than the obvious ones I mentioned. A little slow, but I think that could be down to the chem style. Maybe a little clunky, and I don't know if it's going to get much better with any other chem style. You could probably get rid of the clunkiness, but it's not going to fix the pace issue. There it is. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Fun card. Goals, he had 1 goal, no assists. Passes completed 24 of 26, so he's got like 50 passes for me, and he's failed 2. 4 of 8 shots on target. I was kind of firing with him a little bit there. Dribbles completed, that's decent. I dribbled a lot with him that game. Tackles 1 for 2. That's not bad. 8. I used him a lot that game. I used him a lot. All right, so there's 3 games with an engine on Pogba. We've gotten a pretty good feel for how he is. I think we're going to throw a shadow on him. All right, so next 3 games will be Pogba with a shadow. We got the 3 with an engine out of the way. No, not out of the way. I act like it was a dreadful experience. It was not. It was actually good. My main concern is going to be his agility. Agility and balance. That's going to be the main issue. Pace should not be an issue because he's got almost maxed out speed now. So that shouldn't be a problem. Pogba does feel a little... He feels about the same. As far as like clunky wise, he feels about the same with a shadow as he did with an engine. He feels no more or less responsive with a shadow as he did with an engine, which is good. Because obviously it's, you know, massive boost to his pace and defending. Which as a holding midfielder for me, you want some defending. Or not a holding, but box to box, sorry. Yeah, his pace is impressive. Oh. His pace is impressive with the shadow. He feels really good with a shadow. He feels really good. I don't know. I didn't check his stats from that game, but so far, I mean, he's got 3 goals, 3 assists in 6 games. That's rare because I've got Bruno that takes up the vast majority of this. He just doesn't quite have the range to make him like a... If you're using him as an only defender, you're not playing him right. He's made to be in a more attacking role for sure. He just, even with a shadow, he doesn't quite have the attacking range and mobility that you'd like to see out of like a DM at this point in the game. Although Dan James down the wing overplayed it. What? How's he overplayed that? All right, well, that's the first like non-existent game from Pogba. He did not do much for me there. He almost feels like a slower Benzema, but it's like very, very similar style build, I guess. I don't know if Pogba's set as average body type or what, but he feels very, very similar to like a slower Benzema. Shooting wise, we haven't really been able to test it a ton. His heading accuracy and heading is great. He can jump and get above center backs, which is always good from corners. Shooting wise, we haven't really been able to test it. Maybe we'll try and get a bit of a lead here and send him forward. Oh, that is so classy from Pogba. That is so classy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to dab with him, but that is class. Wow. His dribbling is phenomenal. And that was a finesse shot, and that rifled into the net. Wow. That's impressive. That is actually really impressive. I'm not going to lie. So, the little bit that we've tested his shooting has been good. His heading accuracy, his jumping, all that for winning corners is very good. I mean, so far through 5.5 games, I've got some mixed opinions. I'll save it for the end of this game. I want to try him at cam instead of a CDM, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, we'll try him at cam instead of a CDM. I'm curious to see how he does. Overplayed it, but he had that red. Over the top triangle balls with him are questionable. With Bruno, they're amazing. His over the top balls are average at best, especially if it's his 93. Oh, that was just my fault. I should have just blasted that with power. Oh, no. Win that header. Oh. I mean, that's a hell of a hit. Showing through. It's a good turn there, though. It's crafty. That's a great ball. I just suck at finishing. Pen ref, thank you. Well done. Let's go. But no, I mean, unofficial assist for Pogba there, I guess. All right, so let's go take a look at Pogba's stats that we have with him. He'll have 7 games played, I believe. 8 games. So we played, we subbed him in a squad battle. So in 6 games, we have 1 goal, 1 assist. So in six games, 3 goals and 2 assists. That's not too bad. You know, like I said, ignore the first 2. We have 1 and 1. So 6 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. At a deep-lying midfield role, that's not too bad. No penalty scored with him. We got unlucky quite a few times. We came up against a Nick Pope that was really up for it in that champs game. I would probably go with this Pogba card. I would probably go with a shadow. The engine is okay, but he just doesn't quite feel fast enough. Pogba with a shadow feels much better, and defensively he's good, but I just don't think he's got the defensive range. I also wouldn't. I don't think it'd be a terrible idea if you were to just put like a catalyst or something on him. I don't think that'd be terrible, but just the pace is the big one. The pace is the big one that needs the help. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that I was able to give you a better idea of how this card performs and how this card will feel in game. The SBC right now is an 88 and 84 rated squad, so right now it's about 300k. I would recommend not spending over about 150,000 coins on this card. I know myself, I didn't exactly make a ton of profit off the packs. I did it for free, but I did pack a couple of 84s, 85s, so I did make about 50,000 coins off of the packs, but you can't exactly bank on that. If you've already done Paul Pogba, let me know how you're getting on with him in the comment section down below. I'm curious to see where you guys are playing him on the field. I know for myself, I'll be playing him as that box-to-box, maybe a little bit of a deep-lying playmaker. I'm not exactly sure because we've got the Bruno 94. So, again, thank you all so much for watching. This is your boy Pens2K. I will see you next time.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking.